2 hours until lockdown prep. What will I do with myself? And also hopefully don't be out of stamina because I need to... What do I need to do? I need to clear my mind on the roof because I read that thing. And I need to check out the crew room, which I have access to now, which will just require whatever amount of stamina it takes to, like, check shelves, maybe? I don't know what I might have to do a bunch of lockpicking. Just the phone is calling to me. I'm like, it hurts me that I have not progressed. I can probably color. One 3819. Hello. Hi, Maggie, it's me. Hi, Thomas, I've been waiting for you to call. I got your letter, blah, 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 blah. Metaphors, ha, ha, ha. Small talk. And then tell her funny stories, because we apparently just have a very unserious relationship where I just humor her with how lighthearted I am. I don't think there's even a reason to mail me anything. Kingpin's cap. I guess that's all there's left to do. I might as well just say, send this to me, because we already repaired our relationship. And I don't really want to borrow money from her. So I'm doing fine there. So I think I'm done with Maggie, I guess. There's just nothing else to do. We can't even have real conversations with her. That's kind of a bummer. I wish there was like a daily conversation written with her instead of just like a... Ha 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 ha. Just, I told you funny stories, bye. Alright, well I'll get a hat, which I don't want, and I'll give it to somebody for a gift, I guess. And I spent $10 on that? Sure. A little hard to keep track of the sheer number of characters around. Let's see. So I could put the soap back in my thingy. Could give a bunch of iris to people or make a bouquet. Given how I don't need shoelaces anymore, I could maybe... I don't know if I don't need shoelaces anymore. That's a dangerous guess. Let's see, sleeping pills are made of petal powder, so I can grind up my... I can just kind of go grind up my flowers. Otherwise I don't need to make that anymore because I'm going to confront him head on. And me getting... I want to give Old Lee rep every day. I already did that. Yeah, it might be time to just do some inventory processing. Not the first floor lobby. What am I doing? Old Lee, why do the ancient poems from your country have so few words? Oh, because there was no paper or ink in ancient times. It was very difficult to write. I see. But if there was no paper or ink, how did people write? Do you really want to know? Of course, I am very interested. As far as I know, ancient texts were engraved on turtle shells. Oh, turtle shells. I never knew that tattoos have been popular in your part of the world since ancient times. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Ho 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 ho. Oh, another defensive. Even the old man has a defensive combat skill. I'm like, no. What about a skill about being patient? A patience skill. Give it to me. Don't need disinfectant. Probably keep the matches on hand just in case most of the time. Just an utter surplus of irises. On my work shoes to cut down on my loss. And does it grind? At least grinding... So grinding takes a while, but at least it doesn't take a lot of energy. There we go. Should I be worried? So every 2 irises becomes 3 petal powder. So the powder actually takes up more space. But then maybe once you craft it into pills, it goes away. But that requires matches. This increases my max stamina the next day, which is interesting. And then if nothing else, these sleeping pills should take up less space. Did I not have any yet? Right, I mostly had other types of pills, I guess. I got 2 laxatives, 6 sleeping pills, 3 painkillers. Let's see. Sedative, stimulant, a variety of things. Stimulant gives you 50 stamina, so it's also a good boost there, but it hurts you. You can spike an inmate's food at lunch with a laxative to get them sent to the infirmary, I think, but I don't know why you want to put someone in the infirmary. I'm curious about the infirmary because we did have the implication that something's going on there. But I don't know what to do with it necessarily yet. I lost petal powder ×2 and match ×6. I have 7 sleeping powder still? Wait, did I misread the recipe? Does it use mostly matches? I thought the whole point was that it uses 3 matches for every 1 petal powder. You need so many matches to make sleeping pills, and it uses so little of your petal powder. What? Petal powders... Irises are hard to get rid of, unless you make bouquets. But those require shoelaces, and I'm worried that those will be used in crafting going forward again. Well, at this point, it's already basically locked down, so might as well just commit to the day swap. Let's see. Put the cookies away. Take the waffle with me. This thing for prying. Hammer. That. Don't need irises. Mushrooms. That's not mushrooms. Was that mushrooms? No, yeah, it was actually. Lockpicking. Mask. Gotta swap some of these items out real quick. Got the lockpicking watch in. Got my mask on. I've equipped my metal pipe for prying, I guess. Put away those glasses. Don't need my fancy shoes, but my inventory's full apparently. What else did I need? let's leave the hammer. It's used for digging, and we don't necessarily know if that's going to come up. I can hide these. I don't really use the scissors either. Whereas like the screwdriver and bar are both used sort of. Oh, lockpicking. Almost forgot that. What a strange little esoteric inventory. I'll take the waffle because I'll actually be hungry enough for it soon. And I would like to get rid of the giant waffle in my inventory. It is useful that you can keep a waffle from yesterday, but it is still annoying to still have a waffle from yesterday. Because it uses a whole fucking inventory piece. Did you leave? So, sleep, workout, make bed. Where is the... Sorry, where's this? Is the stereo in here? I don't see... Did I lose... Wait. Was the personal stereo male? Yeah, it was from her, so it would be in mail, not under my bed. Did I leave it? Was there so much... Because I remember there was a lot of things in my mail, like 4 or 5 items. Did I accidentally leave it behind? When I should have... I don't know. I might have accidentally left my my personal stereo in the mail, which I don't know, maybe it's still there, or maybe I lost it forever as a result. That would suck. Like maybe if you don't grab it the first day, the other inmates take it or something, which means that maybe somebody else has it. If I go by that logic. That's all I can think about. I'm like, it doesn't seem to be in my inventory unless I'm missing it. But I'm pretty sure I ordered it from her. That's where it's from. I feel crazy, man. Alright, so this is still here. That might be the only one in the game. I don't remember if anyone has it in their inventory. Wild. Oh well. But yeah, I want to finish that quest. I'll have to just check the mail in the morning. Maybe the icon went away because I checked the mail, but it's still just sitting there waiting for me to take it. Because I do remember there being so much mail that I was like, I gotta go to my base and deal with that. For all I know, my stereo's been sitting in the mailbox for like 3 days because I just lost track of it being there. Or whenever the day was that my pizza arrived, it was like pizza, stereo, pen, and like maybe 1 or 2 other items. Okay, please, I'm begging you to be zen or whatever. Wish I could turn into a bird. Focus your thoughts. Intelligence plus bookworm. So I have a plus 13 to this. I've done so much reading. As the book Zen Meditation says, just try to empty yourself. Phew. Did the number change when I clicked OK? Wait. I'm not a bird, but who says only birds can fly? If only I had a pair of wings to soar through the air. Wouldn't it be possible for me to fly over the wall like a bird? If a book like Zen Meditation can teach me how to think deeply, then maybe there's a book in the general building that can teach me how to make a pair of wings. Uh-huh. Go back to the pipe area, I guess, because I'm not going to be able to reach that right now. I was looking at the Game of Thrones books, and the third one talked about flying. So that's the only thing I could possibly associate with that. Because I was already thinking about flying because he already thought about, like, I'm not a bird. If only I was a bird. And I'm like, okay, well, this is going somewhere. So I was kind of ahead of them. And I do think I might be right, and it might be the Game of Thrones book. Let's see. So we're going to go down here. But that's rough, because that suggests I need to do all of them. Let's go to the operating room. I'm not going to go in the operating room, but it is a shortcut. Instead of having to walk across that whole area. Return to sewer. At least I think this is probably faster than running from the original sewer point. Doesn't matter all that much. So this should take me into the employee lounge place. And I should finally be able to go around in it. We went through some heartache over this thing. This game has some scrunching going on where there's certain times of a day where there's not enough time to do the things I want to do, or specific windows where there's not enough time to do the things I do. But at other times, I'm like, what do I even do with this window of time? And half the actions you could take just eat your stamina, so it's genuinely tempting just to rest for entire chunks of the day, which is valid, but it's stressful to skip chunks of time where, like, there must be something I'm missing that I could be working on. Phew, I finally got out of here. Hopefully there won't be any guards on duty here at night. That would be a concern. There are some people that work at night. Can I steal from the fridge? Moldy bread! We like moldy bread. It gives you that stamina boost. Okay, we're at 4, so I can go ahead and just eat this waffle to get it out of my inventory. Steal the coffee beans! Steal the coffee beans! Yes! Sweet justice! Now the coffee beans are mine! Oh, wow. All those items give me a lot of stamina, actually. Steal their TV. Static on the screen. Change the channel. All the channels are static. What? Looks like they only subscribe to the daytime TV package. Okay. This cupboard's like a pigsty. I hope there's something good inside, though. Other than a disc, there doesn't seem to be anything useful. It's right in the corner. I doubt anyone would notice if it went missing. Oh, there's some batteries, too. The Fish and the Mermaid CD-ROM. I forgot that I can watch movies now, supposedly, in the general building, right? Like, did I unlock a new building there? This plant looks like it hasn't been watered in quite a while. Water the plant. Just come by every day and water the plant. It's very funny. Like, I fixed their problem. This one's broken. The other one is broken as well. They're both broken? That's a shame. No, I can't play video games. Drink hot water. Genuinely, if I could come here at night and play video games, that'd be a way of grinding certain skills. Or like unlocking a skill or two. Ha! There are some chips here. Looks at the pattern on the chips. Damn, these aren't the chips used in the back room club. Oh, I thought they're food chips. I can't steal these to use them as bonus income. That's funny. Hopefully no one's up here. What if I just use their weight room to get stronger? That'd be very goofy. I've got my snap gun. Oh, I brought my calculator with me. Whoops. That's not serving a purpose here. Prison sure is a place that keeps you in good shape. Guard of the month, Bruce. Of course, who else would it be? Ooh, isn't that one of those fancy rowing machines I've seen on TV? What's it called again? An egometer? Egometer? I've only ever heard people call them rowing machines. Here goes nothing. I don't see a reason to do this. I'm just gonna destroy my stamina. I think it's just normal working out. Maybe it's like good working out, but I'm not really a working out kind of guy in this playthrough. The Japanese wave. In my experience, there's always something in the corner of a gym bag that the owner forgot about a long time ago. I'll consider this my fee for tidying up the bag. Oh! Protein powder, bandage, and premium cigarettes. They have a haul in here. I'm gonna be so popular with all the boys? What's out this door? There are no bars in the windows. Could it be because this is the guard's territory? Can I escape? The eaves are pretty wide, and the angle isn't very steep. It should be possible to get there. The light from the search is pretty much blocked by the roof, and there's a drain pipe that goes all the way down. It looks like I found some great place for some outdoor activities. Where does that go? What? I'll look at that in a minute. I want to finish checking this whole place out before I investigate even further in. Probably gonna have to take a return trip to drop off items. Hit the bag. Agility test? Mountain Conqueror. That's one of the movies I haven't seen. These must be the guards' lockers. They have their names on them. Locker 1. Kid. Pick the lock. What's my chance? Not bad. Yeah, it's unlocked. Open. Damn. Is this a locker or a dumpster? Well, you never know what kind of cool things you might find in a dumpster. That's a lot of coupons for Big Bang, I guess, and a beer. Okay. Item in the corner? There's nothing else I can take. Why I say item in the corner? That's a weird way of putting it. Oh, like the stuff they think out that people won't notice is missing. I feel like they're gonna notice when everything is missing in this place. Locker 2 door. Wait, who is it? Paul. These are solid rolls. Judging by how messy his locker is, I'm not surprised Paul is just a trainee. Spicy ramen. I can't fit it. Paul's diary. This is bullshit. That damn Tess palmed off his work onto me again this morning. Oh, it's the guy on the roof. And I was promised my training period would finish this month, but now they tell me I have to wait another 3 months. Screw this. This shit is really starting to piss me off. The rest is mostly expletives. Gonna have to close the locker. Means I have to lockpick it again if I want to open it, unfortunately. But we're kind of full up on stuff. Don't think I'm in a hurry to drink the beer. I could definitely trade it with people. Protein powder gives you 5 body and some bonus to strength experience coming in, which I'm not usually about to get, but good to know I can just eat it to gain body if I have hot water around. In fact, I might do that right now. There's other ways of getting body. It's not the most efficient approach. Oh god, there's so many lockers. Okay. Looks at the mesh. Looks like a separate storage room. I'm surprised to see an anti-theft lock in the staff block. There must be something valuable inside. Use a key? Nope. Ah, if only. Oof. Reasonably challenging lockpicking. I should probably empty my inventory before I do this, because there's a chance that... Let's head back out. There's a chance I'll find stuff, and if I'm going to find stuff, I'm going to want to be able to take it. But I also might want to ration this out and come back tomorrow for more of this stuff, because I might not be able to even fit this inventory, all the stuff in my expanded inventory. I very well might not be able to put this stuff anywhere. So I can definitely hide these two. That's something. Cigarettes. If the batteries can stack. I already had bandages, yep. bit overfull on coffee. Okay, I definitely have some more space at least. At least there's that. I should see, what does it take to repair gloves? 2 pieces of tape. Okay, I can go get 2 pieces of tape. It's probably worth it to not throw away the gloves. Alright, a bit more inventory space. There's a decent chance I'm going to eat this moldy bread. Because I'll have another pip of hunger soon. And my stamina is pretty low, so the bonus would be nice. Thank goodness for these teleports, so I don't have to navigate the sewer anymore. I can just skip to each location. So the teleporting, me going back and forth to empty my inventory isn't that bad. It could suck so much worse. Do I go for the big one? It's exciting. The fact that they suggest that a key might be usable. Oh, critical success. Click. I did it. Okay, what kind of shit is going to be in here? A gas mask. It's covered in dust. Looks like it hasn't been used for a long time. Take it. I literally have to take it. I can't leave the menu otherwise. Wait, it belongs to the guards and it's hanging in a conspicuous place. I don't know if any of the guards will come in during the day to check. I better be careful. I'll move it somewhere else and wait to see how the guards react tomorrow before I do anything else. I guess someone must have accidentally put it in the cart would be a good excuse. So he's gonna move it to see if people notice that it's gone. Because when they look for it, they'll find it somewhere else if they're really looking for it. That's pretty clever, actually. This place is just right. Not too hidden, but not too conspicuous. If no one hangs it back up by tomorrow night, it probably means no one cares about it. Clever. A guitar. Back in high school, I was in the air guitar club. What? We used to have competitions against the real guitar club, and we'd lose, I assume. We always won. After all, people choose style over substance every time. Is that... You're a reporter. I don't know if that's a flex. Just some useless clutter and broken equipment belonging to the guards. But if I have a way to fix it, I might be able to turn this trash into treasure. Oh. Oh, God. Tactical gloves and a baton? +1 when performing grip actions, 20 durability. They're mostly combat other than that. Otherwise, I think it has the same effect that rubber gloves have, but with twice the durability. But I have to repair both of them. Okay, so there's primarily some crazy gear in here for combat. Which I don't think I'd have space to put anywhere. I'm trying to avoid combat, but maybe I'll regret trying to avoid it. Ooh, tape, rubbing alcohol, bandages again. Frankly, shocking number of bandages. All the time. There are separate shower stalls. The guards sure have it good. I'm still clean. My character doesn't want to go in the shower. What if I find something in there? Use the toilet. I could actually... Yeah, I could use the toilet. I'm pretty full up right now. Don't fall asleep in the guard toilet. Oh, and that gave me stamina, actually. But I'm gonna do this because we're getting hungry. Very slightly. Okay, so... I'll just nab this stuff now. I think 2 of these things even stack in the same slot. Yeah. That's not an overloading amount of stuff. I'm getting away with shit right now. Alright, and then we can lockpick the fuck out of all this. I'll keep this in mind as a long-term goal, but I think I want to go outside now. Because I want to see what my obstacles going forward might be. Like if I head out here, I can probably find out what's going to be my next obstacle, because this genuinely feels like an avenue towards escaping. Phew, I need to watch my step. Our goal is to keep exploring more and more of these spaces as best I can. Shakes the drain pipe. It's a little rusty, but I should be able to take my weight. Ow, ow, my backside. Damn bushes. I hope the pain is worth it. I hope you can climb back up successfully. Huh? An open drain. Look inside. I can just about make a ladder on this side of the pipe. Looks like I can get back into the sewer from here. Maybe I can now get around the collapsed section. Is there no door over here? I thought I thought I was gonna be able to go outside. It's literally just a tiny courtyard with this one grating in it. Was that something else? Oh, mint. Give me a beetle. What do we have here? Yay! Mint and beetle. That's the one I'm not full of. I never have quite enough mint. Probably because I'm pretty used to using the mint roll-ups for gifts and stuff. That familiar sewage smell again. It actually makes me feel at home. You're too far gone, man. So, I'm in a new part of the sewer now. How did these end up in the sewer? Colored paper cranes? I guess. Maybe people will like it. Oh yeah, I'm over here now. Huh? What's this place? Do I need to operate a sluice gate again? Ah, I've made it to this side. But, although I can use the staff block to get around the collapse section, even on this side I'm still going around in circles in the sewer. If I want to break free of this circle, I guess I'll have to find another way out. Hang on. There's another sluice gate here. If I open it, I should be able to drain the sewage. Oh shit! When the water level goes down, it might reveal a new route. The indicator light is on. Hopefully I won't need to fix the circuit this time. Does it just work this time? I don't have my gloves on me, so I was worried about that. Sounds like it worked, but I'd better keep the draining sound down. It'd be rude to wake everyone up at this hour. Just open up a little bit. After opening the sluice gate, the sewer quickly turned into a giant toilet flush. It's working. The water level is starting to go down. It looks like it will take all night to fully drain. Hopefully I'll discover a new world here tomorrow night. Well, I guess we just have to wait now. Okay. Well, that's good news. I can now just freely explore the sewers tomorrow. That's definitely a change of pace. I have no concept of how close I am to winning, which scares me because the days are just ticking away and I'm like, I hope that guy comes to work tomorrow so I can continue the story on that end of things. It's interesting having two parallel goals. You have your character's main plot, whatever the main stakes are that they're worried about. I imagine Bob has his own thing, like he's looking for that wolf. So when we play as him, we probably get more context for what he's working towards. But like we're trying to expose the mayor as a criminal. And we're doing that while also trying to escape prison. It's just like an interesting little back and forth of doing both at once. Shibata. So good at lockpicking, except for when that happens. It's unlocked, now I can open it. It's pretty bare, nothing particularly. Oh, hang on. There seems to be a small hidden compartment. It looks like there's something inside. What is it? It's Shibata's physical report and, height increasing insoles. Equipment accessory. Equipped to gain Charisma +1 when communicating with someone shorter than you. Charisma becomes 2 instead. -2 at performing exercise actions? I can have more charisma. Read his physical report. There's a cigarette burn in the height field. I wonder if it was accidental or deliberate. Oh my god. So multiple people in this story have a very big complex with their own height. What slot is this? It replaces my belt. Okay. So when I put it on, it increases my charisma by 1. So now I can have 11 charisma on a regular basis. And it'll become 12 if I talk to a short person, which is a lot of fucking charisma. That's wild. I think we're getting out of control with these. I think I'll just go left or right. Chen. I haven't broken a snap gun yet, but it does cost a focus every time I use one at all. Take down the poster? It's the strength poster. They have one. Item in the corner, pencil, match, quick dry glue. I guess there's no more space in my pocket. It's awkward that I can't go to my inventory to make choices about what I'm holding when you're in moments like that. And my inventory is full. Thing is that I have a use for grinding intelligence every night still, whereas strength, I don't have a reason for grinding. I guess I could sell the poster. This might be it for tonight. I think this is just my routine as I come over here and I steal from them every night on my way to checking out the rest of the sewer. We got the main thing done, which is that I have access to the rest of the sewer starting tomorrow. I assume I can't go out here. He's like, there's cameras. Tries to open it. It's no good. It's electronically locked from the other side. Well, I got a lot of stuff. I got a bunch of coffee, other stuff I like. Probably gonna have to just take a nap at this point, though, but no, don't move the shelves. Oh, I totally could have moved the shelves and gotten those boots during the night, though, huh? Oof. That do harm me. Let's see here. Oh, you know what I haven't done is I haven't gone through the septic tank tonight. What can fit in my inventory? Or out of my inventory? Rubbing alcohol? Yeah, rubbing alcohol. Hide that. That goes there. Do I have tape? I don't have any tape. I have bandages. Okay. I'm just like, I'm trying to tell, because there's so much inventory. I'm like, there must be something that I can stack these things onto. Yeah, I had quick dry glue, so that went in there. Don't think we can fit coffee anywhere. Yeah, these are all my stacks. Don't have any colored paper cranes. I'll give the beetle to someone. Maybe even to Caesar? Maybe he likes the jeweled beetle. I'm surprised I don't have tape anywhere in there. Let's see. Do I have any strengthy items? I have the bar equipped. The mushrooms might help. God damn it. So my inventory is pretty full, so I don't want to keep working my way through all of those lockers. Because I just don't really have... I can't offload the merch fast enough. But it's good to steal from as much as I can from them, because those things might even be relevant for me crafting my... my wings, I guess? Am I gonna make a wing diver suit or something? Or a crazy retro propeller helicopter from the World's Fair? So I probably want to steal as much as I can just to see which stuff might be relevant once I get any future recipes. But I can work on this stuff. Let's see. Bit more coffee. My poor guy is never gonna sleep again. Oh, there's no strength part of this, is there? Yeah, it's an agility test. Yeah. I forgot how this test worked a little bit. It's not massively time consuming. Yay! Only 3. Oh, it's not in here. He suggested that there might be something else in one of these, so I'm just kind of hoping that that pays off. Turn handle. I like the continuity of, like, you can see that he left the scooper, the net in the previous one. So it's always resting against the last one I use, which is actually really helpful for keeping track. Oh, that's a terrible roll. And now I stink. Oh, nice. We're doing okay on time and stamina? I'm not fucked yet. It's a lot of bug noises. Wait, I think I feel something at the bottom. Touch it with the scoop. It doesn't seem to be a pendant. It feels like something much bigger. Use the hook to pull it out. What is this? Hey, it's pretty heavy. Using the hook on the scoop and every ounce of strength your arms can muster, you pull the heavy discovery out of the septic tank. Oh, that's a body. That's used on a body. It's a little bit of a surprise given the subject matter, but we haven't had bodies yet. Phew. Whatever this is, I'm pretty sure it isn't some prisoner's turd. Even Jumbo couldn't do a dump this big, and it's wrapped in a tarp. Someone must have put this here on purpose. I suddenly have a bad feeling about this. If you were dumping a body in the septic tank, why would you put a tarp around it? What? I assume they want the body to, like, decay or something, right? But wouldn't the tarp just be weird physical evidence that would persist past the body being gone? Not that I expect the bones to ever go away. Open the tarp. This is gonna... A body. A decomposing body. I can't believe it. Tries to calm down. Breathe, Thomas. Deep breaths. You've seen dead bodies before when you covered homicide cases. So calm down. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just take deep breaths and... But... Ugh. This isn't a good place to take deep breaths. Oh no. I'm dealing with enough shit already. Thomas is gonna want to solve this, isn't he? Like, the stakes are raised and his sense of justice is gonna attach to this, and I'm gonna have a third main story, aren't I? So now I probably need to, like, expose the mayor, escape from prison, and also discover where this body came from. Come on, Thomas, it's time to put your journalist pants on. There must be a big story behind a decomposing body in a prison septic tank. Look at the remains. Oh, God. It's a gazelle lady? A suit jacket and a skirt? Doesn't look like an outfit that would be worn in a men's prison. Body has basically decayed to the point where only the bones remain. This must be due to the microorganisms in the degradation tank. It seems that disposing of the body here not only masks the smell, but also speeds up the disappearance of the body. However, judging from the long horns and the skull, the body appears to be an antelope. The remains of a female. Even with the accelerated decomposition due to the microorganisms in the degradation tank, it's clear that she hasn't been here too long. Wait, if it's someone who's just recently gone missing from the prison... I can think of someone who fits that description. Lisa, the prison accountant. Tim the Sloth mentioned that Lisa's been missing for a month, so the timing and clothing both match up. Ask Tim if he can confirm that Lisa is an antelope. Then I'll know if my speculation's correct. What else are we looking at? The left metacarpal. No hoof. The left metacarpal, no. Hoof is completely separated from the tibia? And it's angled strangely. The tip of the hoof shouldn't be pointing inward if it was naturally separated due to decay. Unless it was separated from the arm before the body was wrapped in the tarp. Examines the break carefully. I knew it! There's a faint row of tooth marks near the joint. It seems that the hand was bitten off. Jesus. Whoa, I really hope this happened post-mortem. I don't know if it did. What am I looking at? The part of the tarp near the head is covered in a large amount of blood. Could it be from some sort of trauma? There seems to be some writing printed under the blood stain. Wipes the blood from the tarp. Looks like some kind of number? TC13? Yes, it's TC13. It looks like the tarp was removed from some numbered object. Wait, I think I've seen this number somewhere before? Somewhere in the prison. Isn't the tarp on like the roof or something? Try to remember where. TC13. I seem to remember it was the work area, right? In laundry room, mail rooms, kitchen, staff block. I thought it was on the asphalt areas where I remember tarp being. Ooh. I don't remember tarp in the laundry room. The mail room, the kitchen. There's a lot of kitchen. The mail room? It was, oh god. What? Sorter instructions, work log in the mailroom, sticky note that Chen gave Owen, inmate property log. Oh, in the mailroom there's that table where you read a bunch of different documents. So is that what they mean? Fuck, TC13. The work log in the mailroom. And a sticky note. I don't think it was for the sorter. The work log in the mailroom. It might be that. I'm sure. Oh shit, yeah. Billy accidentally burned a cart with a cigarette. I remember that note. Property number TC13. The incident's been reported to finance. I was just like, where would a code like that come up? Like, I don't think it was the handoff between the two guys. Like, yeah, check out my stuff or whatever. That's not, I said that weird. I don't think it was a matter of like that guy handing off his duties to the other guy. And I don't think that it was anyone's specific property. Log would have mentioned that. I don't think it was the sorter, yeah. Billy, though. I remember that TC13 was the number of Billy's cart. Checks the tarp again. No doubt about it, it's the same tarp used for the prison carts. Looks like Billy wasn't telling the truth when he reported that the tarp on his cart was burned by a cigarette. Indeed, he removed it to wrap up the body. I think his reason for wrapping up the body is probably that he won't lose any pieces when he goes back to retrieve it. Billy, I never expected that he would be the prime suspect. Billy, is that the gay one? I've checked everything of note. All I can determine from the body for now is the deceased is a female antelope and the cause of death is unknown. The body is heavily decomposed. It's hard to tell if death was due to asphyxiation or trauma. And this tarp that was wrapped around the body, going by the numbers from Billy's cart. But could it be that someone else borrowed his cart under false pretenses? If I want to be sure that Billy really did it, I have to at least find out if he had a motive. In this case, I'm going to have to do some more digging on Billy, as well as figuring out who these remains belong to. I'm pretty sure he won't be very willing to talk. I'd better start with his personal belongings. After all, in my experience as a journalist, people may lie, but things don't. Move the remains elsewhere? After wrapping up the remains back in the tarp, you remove them from the stinking septic tank. I'll leave her to rest in peace here for now. It's not a great place, but at least it's better than the next door. O merciful Father of the forest, may you purify her soul and bring her tree back to your garden. Well, that's upsetting. The current good news is that I do still have more focus. I'm gonna go up here and then right back out to teleport to the staff room. And we're gonna check each of those lockers one by one, but instead of unlocking them, I'm just gonna check their name tags. And we're gonna find Billy's locker. You little fuck. Well, damn. And I was about to go to bed. In the game and in real life. Is Billy the... Yeah, it is Billy. The one with the pink text. So the one guard that's interested in men. That's why he stood out. He's also the one that sells you everything, so he's also just very useful. Alright, Billy. Locker number 5. Vasily. Leave. Locker number 4. Kenny. Locker number 3. Billy! Pick the lock, pick the lock, pick the lock, lock. Ha 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 ha. I did it. It's neatly organized. I won't get away with taking anything. I'll just have to take a look instead. Opened letter. Dear Billy, I'm leaving. And I don't just mean Boulderton. I'm leaving the country. He's been taking care of me and Joey since we broke up. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. He's going back to his own country at the end of the year, and he's offered to take me and Joey with him. Even though we can't legally get married in his country, I believe he loves me with all his heart. Can't legally get married. Species or gender? Besides, the bank is going to repossess our house before the end of the year. I don't want to keep blaming you for things anymore. I just want to secure a future for myself and Joey. Joey may be adopted, but I know you love him, and will understand why I've made this decision. Goodbye, Ed. Okay. So, Billy has a gay ex named Ed, and they adopted a child together? Is that what I'm getting from that? P.S. I will always love you and hate you in equal measure. Yeah, Billy's ex. There are a few tear marks on it. I wonder whose they are. Probably Billy's. Stack of papers. White paper. This one looks like a bank reminder. That's a lot of zeros. Getting dizzy just looking at the amount he owes. Uh-oh. Red paper, a stock transaction statement. It looks like Billy doesn't have a very good eye for the stock market. The stocks are even redder than the paper. Blue paper. This one is a pawn shop receipt. Pawned item 1 Elizabeth Heart of the Sea collection sapphire bracelet M1. Was that hers? High-end jewelry must be professionally tested before the price can be determined. The expected testing time is 4 weeks. Bloom Pawnbreakers, receipt number QX3112990. Looks like Billy wants to pawn a sapphire bracelet. I've seen the Elizabeth brand in magazines. Their jewelry is eye-wateringly expensive. Why would Billy have a piece of luxury ladies' jewelry? 'Cause he killed her. Stock market loss is a big loan plus a pawn shop receipt for an expensive bracelet. Wait, I think I see the connection. Between the body and the severed hand in the sewer and Billy's motive, maybe he killed her to get the valuable bracelet. Or killed her for some other reason, then bit the bracelet off the body. Having to bite the bracelet off is insane. Bracelet M1 on the pawn shop receipt does match the width of the tibia where the hand had been severed. I don't think it's just a coincidence. But one thing doesn't quite fit. According to the bank reminder Billy received, that bracelet isn't worth anywhere near enough to pay off the debt. Would he really commit murder just to make a small dent in his huge debt? I guess I'll have to interview him myself to find out the truth behind his big story. But before I do that, I just have to figure out who those remains belong to. I feel like calling him out's really dangerous, right? Let's see. It's gotta be really dangerous to call him out when you are currently somebody he has power over. Oof. Okay. That's insane, by the way. That was literally the next locker I was going to be looking at, and it was gonna expose a murder, potentially. I'm gonna do myself a favor and not open the other two ones still, because previous logic still applies. My inventory is very full. It is so annoying to try to navigate your inventory when it's full, because the game just, you can't like drag and drop things. You only have to click on them and use the drop down menu to move things around. So you can't just swap two items with each other by dragging one over the other one and having them swap places. It drives me crazy. I think we're overdue for a nap at this point. Damn. Let's see. But before I sleep, you want to maximize your intelligence because it increases how much money you make. This is a somewhat rough part of the process. It's just trying to optimize these steps. I've got so many posters. I mean, it's good to have this in case I genuinely need it, I guess, but it's a bit of a trouble for my inventory. But I guess I have enough money to buy the other inventory slot again. So at least there's that. Don't need this mask right now. I take the beer out and hide the mask. So the beer is a gift item that I can get rid of. Am I wearing normal items yet? Basically. Okay. I can take sleeping pills. I forgot what those do. Ugh. Extra 30 stamina and a stamina cap plus 30 tomorrow, which is interesting. Otherwise, minus 5 body, which isn't the end of the world, although I am fucking with myself a little bit. Let's give them a try. I'm crafting these. I don't want to wake up for anything tonight. And it's a flat plus 30, so it doesn't care about how long you're sleeping. Entering dream. Fellow citizens, this is Thomas, reporting for Woodpecker TV. There's been a new development. It's just Thomas. That's my whole name. There's been a new development in my investigation of the Lameleg River contamination. Dream attack. That's a high percentage. Because they get harder every time. Damn. I don't have an amulet to protect me. Gah. Come on, man. No, a negative thingy. My investigation has found that the person responsible. It is. Wait. Why won't you listen? I have evidence that proves. Has Angela bought you off too? Damn it, I did all of this for you. You betrayed me. Betrayed the hero of the city. Oof, my mind. Oof, arg. My beautiful brain. It is wounded. That's a lot of stamina, though. I guess it's time to get up. 149 out of 150. Well, sleeping doesn't use food. And more sleep means more experience. I wonder if there's other stuff they intend me to spend this time doing. I don't really get it. Was that a nightmare? But what did I say in my dream? Did I mean it? This one always throws me off a little bit because it feels like I should be able to do something with this time, but I don't think I can walk outside and talk to anybody. It's like if you try to leave your cell, it kicks you out. You can spend a half an hour working out in the morning, I guess. I got the pride debuff. Reduced experience gained by 20% for 4 days? Oh. I better confess to the chaplain to get rid of this rumor before I accuse him of something and maybe lose the access to that particular thing forever. I'm 1 intelligence short of buying this. Ugh. 1 intelligence. Of course. Of course.